Welcome back. So we just showed you how to stack a two-tier cake, and now Lily and I are going to do some decorating for it. So Valentine's Day is coming up, and we're going to put some fun pink and red hearts all over our cake. Okay, you ready, Lily?
Ready.
So she's in charge of the pink. Do you want to cut out some of your pink hearts?
Yep.
And we're using candy clay because it's just one of my favorite things to use, and it gets really stiff pretty quick, and so it works out really well to cut it out and then put it right directly onto the cake. So while she's cutting out some pink hearts, excuse me, I'm going to cut out some red ones.
Well, what are we going to do with these?
We are going to take those and we dip it in the water and get a little bit of water on it, and you paint the back of your decoration, and that will help it stick to the cake. Now you can use water, you can use melted chocolate. Melted chocolate is actually my preferred form of adhering the decorations, but I like to use the water, and sometimes you can also use shortening. Thank you, Lily, because the shortening and the water are kind of a temporary adhesive, and so you can stick it on there, you can see if you like it, you can push it around and do something different with it. Like this one just isn't coming off just right. So I'm going to take it off and readjust it. There we go. I like that one better.
Mom, how do I get this out?
And it just works out a lot better as a temporary adhesive so that you can do that and take it off and reposition it. And then when you finally have it in the right place that you really like, you can put it on permanently with your melted chocolate. You can also use like a gum glue for fondant or something like that. So here are some of our hearts. Let's see. You want to do another pink one? I'll do another red one here. We do a lot of these cake things together, huh, Lily?
Yeah.
What is your favorite thing to work with? Do you like the icing? Do you like
icing?
You like icing, or do you like fondant? Or
Fondant.
You do? Perfect. And this is a really fun thing for kids to work with too, the candy clay or the fondant, because it's very forgiving. It's very easy for them to work with. It's just like Play-Doh to them in a sense. And it's really hard for them to mess it up, so works out great. Okay, let's put another one of my big red hearts here on.
Mom, you do good ones.
Thank you. You've done great ones too, Lily. And also you can use the water to clean up your fondant or candy clay pieces. A lot of times we'll use powdered sugar to make sure that it doesn't stick to our surface. And so sometimes your piece will have some powdered sugar left on it. And so you want to make sure that it doesn't have any of that on there, so you can always paint it with some of the water or some vanilla extract or something like that. And it'll clean it right up, make it nice and shiny, and works out really good. Okay. Let's get another red heart here.
How do you get those things out of this?
Cut out in there? That is a good question. So I'm using a heart cutter set that I got at Hobby Lobby. It's really fun. It has 4 different pieces like this. Mom? And so I've used 2 of them together.
Mom, let
one
me
that's
see
smaller.
on mine.
Okay, you want to see on yours?
Yeah.
There you go. Let's roll out a new piece for you so you can cut out another big one. And Lily is using a really fun one that's kind of scalloped, has scalloped edges on it. So that one looks really neat. And I think our cake is turning out really cute, don't you, Lily?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's roll this one more time out. Thank you. This is perfect. We'll put this one right here for just a second while I roll it out for you. And like I said, lots of powdered sugar really helps it not to stick.
Remember that white woolly thing?
Yes. The fondant smoother?
Yeah.
We don't need the fondant smoother right now because we're using the rolling pins.
Oh, well.
But that was a good idea to think of it.
Well,
so let's do one of your big hearts.
Okay.
Push that down. There you go. And then we'll use a smaller heart. Where's the small heart? Can you put the small heart inside of it? You ready? Okay, push down. And now look, you've got one just like I did. Perfect. Okay,
now,
I'll hold this and you paint it.
Okay.
Paint it with your water brush. There you go, all the way around. Can you go all the way around with it? Let's go all the way around. Perfect. And we will put it onto our cake here on the bottom side. There we go. And a lot of times your little decorations will distort a little bit when you're transferring them onto your cake. Thank you, Lily. Good job. And one way to get around that, to make sure that that doesn't happen, is you can actually take one of your cake boards and then you would just put the decoration.
Mom?
You can even cut it out on your cake board like this, and then you can use that to hold it flat and straight for when you push it up against the side of the cake. And so, you know, if you're ever covering something that has a flat edge and you want to make sure that you don't get any fingerprints or any dents in it or anything like that, you can always use your cake boards and just put your decoration on there with it to make sure it doesn't get distorted or misshapen or anything like that. So it works out really great that way. Okay, let's do one more big pink one to finish our other side here, shall we?
Yeah.
Okay.
Here, Mom.
Thank you, Lily. You are fast at this. I need to make sure that I keep up with you.
Okay, so I can do this big one.
Yes, well, we're going to do this medium-sized one, just like, or this one. There we go. This is the one we're going to use for one more pink one on the bottom. Okay. And like I've mentioned before, the candy clay sets up pretty quick. And so you could take one of your bigger pieces and let it set up and then stand it up on the top of your cake, and that would be a great finishing touch for the top piece. Okay.
So,
and I really like
I
working.
want to make the one that you that you do.
You can make that one.
Okay.
I really like this candy clay for children because it's so soft that it allows them to be able to roll it out nicely and cut it out easily without putting too much effort into it. They don't have to be super strong to be able to get that. Oops, that one kind of fell apart.
Darn it.
That's okay. I think it looks great anyway, so let's go ahead and put it on there. Do you want to paint it?
Yeah.
Okay. It actually looks kind of cool to have it be offset a little bit. And all the way around. Can you do all the way around? Perfect. There you go. Okay, and let's put this up here on our cake.
Then what will this be for? Then what will this be for?
Should we put that one on the top?
This?
Yeah. Up here with the other ones?
Yeah, I can paint it.
Okay, you paint that and we'll put it up on the top. Very good job. Okay, you ready?
Yep.
Let's put this one up here.
This is my cake.
It is your cake. It looks awesome. So that is our little Valentine's cake decorating demonstration for you. I was so excited to be able to do this with my daughter, and I hope it inspires you to be able to do it with a loved one too. If you ever have any questions, please feel free to email me at apieceofcake21@gmail.com. I'd love to hear from you. I teach classes here in the community, and so if you're looking to start up a class as well, please feel free to contact me and sign up for one of those. And yes, you can eat it. And I hope you have a great, fun time cake decorating. We'll see you next time.